Red Bull Youth America's Cup, Race 4, September 2nd, 2013, a John Novice video. There's the start. Wind about 13 knots, the tide is still flooding. The boats are all approaching us. They're headed to the south. We're on the south side of the course looking to the north. Here's the group of boats approaching the reach mark. First Genekers are going out now. The leader looks like one of the New Zealand boats. Australia, Switzerland, Sweden, USA boat, looks like number 2. New Zealand tacks away toward Angel Island. Here's the second group of boats. Portugal, another New Zealand boat, and Germany. USA boat tacking away to the northeast. Now we're down closer to Alcatraz Island. There's Australia in the lead, jibing to the southeast, heading for the leeward mark. Sailing a very strong race. There comes Sweden. But Australia's getting ready to do a rounding. There she goes, first boat around the leeward mark. They're looking toward the east, followed by Switzerland. Looks like the wind is a little lighter down there by the leeward mark. That's Germany heading on down there. Now they're up by a point of land to our east. There's Australia passing in front of a crowd watching. And Switzerland. Good tight battle there. Neatly bracketing Sweden as they come upwind. There we have Australia and Sweden again on a cross. Switzerland and New Zealand number 2, NZL sailing team. Golden Gate Bridge in the background. There goes Australia around the south gate in first, followed by Sweden. Good tight battle going on. The boats are getting ready to jibe. Oh my God, something happened to Australia again, just like yesterday. Geneker problems. And that's probably going to take her out of the running. What a break. Bad break. Yep, there goes Sweden streaking away, and Australia going slowly without a Geneker. There's Sweden and Switzerland, with Switzerland kind of streaking by on starboard. Now looking toward the east, toward the leeward mark, there's Sweden and Switzerland again. Going down to the leeward mark, quite a battle going on. And there goes Switzerland around the leeward mark, followed by Sweden. Nice tight battle. Now coming back upwind toward us, there's New Zealand number 2, Switzerland, and Sweden. Those look like our 3 leaders. There's Switzerland and Sweden. New Zealand number 2 again. There's Sweden tacking in front of Switzerland to hold the position, going around the windward mark for the last time. That's the replica of the Yacht America there on the left side of the screen. Sweden getting ready to bear away at the windward mark. There she goes, around the windward mark. New Zealand number 2 coming up. Got her Geneker out. Big blast of spray. There goes Switzerland. Around in second. New Zealand went around the south gate, it looks like. Now she's jibing over to follow the other 2 boats. Let's see how that tactic works out, if she can improve her position. There the 3 boats are. Sweden in front, Switzerland and New Zealand approaching the last turning mark on the course before the finish. Switzerland closing fast. Let's see if Sweden can hold on to it. Looks like she is, but there's New Zealand closing fast. But Sweden holds on to win, followed very closely by Switzerland, and New Zealand number 2 not far behind, NZL sailing team. So they're doing very well in the regatta. And behind them is Next World Energy of France. Great job by them. That's all for now. Thank you for watching a John Novice video.